r/rules horror. Hosted by you/IwantToStayHome. The mandatory guide for exploring Imani's Ocean. Welcome, fellow explorer, to Imani's Ocean, a place that is home to many species of unique wildlife that are certain to give you the exploration of a lifetime. At Fortis Corporation, we are dedicated to helping explorers such as you visit this ocean safely, so that you may return and help us in cataloging the different creatures that live here. However, the waters here can be extremely dangerous to the unprepared, which is why we prepared a list of rules for you to help you stay safe. Do keep in mind that you have signed a waiver with us that absolves our corporation of any responsibility if you happen to break a rule, so please listen carefully to the instructions. Pre-voyage instructions. Before you begin traveling the ocean, there are a few things you must do to ensure the safety of you and your crew. Rule 1. The only boats that are permitted to travel these waters are the ones created by Fortis Corporation. The vessels created by them are specifically designed to withstand these waters, and as such, they are the only ones that can withstand the ocean. Should you attempt to travel on any other boat, we are not responsible for what happens to you. Rule 2. Before deciding to travel the waters, you must have one of our guides with you, as well as 2 experienced crew members hired by us. Also, you must not bring more than 8 people on your voyage, as exceeding that number may exponentially increase the dangers associated with this ocean and disrupt the wildlife. Rule 3. Pay attention to our weather forecast before you even attempt to explore Imani's Ocean. This weather forecast is made specifically for this ocean, and outside forecasts will not accurately predict what may happen. If the weather is not suitable for travel, under no circumstances may you voyage out to sea, as you will be endangering your entire crew as well as yourself by doing so. Rule 4. Please make sure you are equipped with the proper supplies before setting out to sea. You will need food and water that will last for the entire duration of the trip. A Fortis Corporation compass. A map of Imani's Ocean. A specialized marker gun for each member of your crew. A specialized tracker gun for each member of your crew. Military-grade firearms for each member of your crew. Fortis Corporation communication devices. Life vests for each member of the crew. At least 3 Fortis Company flare guns. Failure to bring the required items will result in our company no longer being responsible for your well-being. Please ensure you have these items before you begin traveling. Rule 5. Ensure that every member of your crew, as well as you, are familiar with these rules and have committed them to memory. As a reminder, we are not responsible for your well-being if you break these rules. Be careful and do not make mistakes. Voyage instructions. When you are at sea, Imani's Ocean can be extremely dangerous. Thus, we recommend these rules to you so that you can stay safe. Rule 1. Be mindful of the different types of wildlife. In our guidebook, we document a few of the creatures that inhabit these waters, and how to respond to them. Please try to remember these creatures, and how to respond to them. Dangerous creatures should not be engaged with, as this will put your crew in danger. However, you may engage with harmless creatures, though you must not cause injury to them. Rule 2. Should you see an unidentified creature that you do not believe is part of our encyclopedia, attempt to tag it with the tracker gun. This will help us in documenting these waters, and you will be rewarded for your actions. However, please do not engage, as this can be extremely risky. Rule 3. Should you find treasure within the ocean, you may take it back to shore. However, you must first secure it inside the vault that is located at the center of our Fortis Corporation boats. This is for safety reasons, and please be mindful of this rule. Rule 4. Should the weather begin to change, you must immediately head back to shore. Since our weather forecasts are generally quite accurate in predicting poor weather conditions, a sudden change may indicate extreme danger. Rule 5. Should your boat sustain damage, use your communication devices to call for help from our dock. After that, use your Fortis Corporation flare guns to indicate your location, and follow all instructions that our company issues you. We will return you to shore safely as long as you do not break any rules. Rule 6. Should you or another member of your crew seize unnaturally large waves, steer the boat away from that area immediately. Those conditions indicate danger, whether it be from wildlife or something else. Rule 7. Do not stray away from the areas listed on our map without express company permission. Unless you are specifically equipped to voyage into unknown territories, your chances of returning will be extremely low. Rule 8. Protect your equipment very dearly. Losing it will make returning to shore extremely difficult. If you happen to lose a critical piece of your gear, return to shore immediately and do not stop for anything else. Every second you spend on the ocean without proper equipment is a second where you are in danger. Rule 9. Should you see another Fortis Corporation boat, look for a red circular mark. If you see none, then feel free to converse with the other Cree, though respect their boundaries if they wish to not interact. However, if there is a red circular mark, either steer your boat away from the vessel or attempt to destroy it with your firearms. None of the human-looking creatures on the boat are truly human, so do not hesitate to fire. Rule 10. If you find yourself in a situation where you are almost certainly going to die, please use your marker gun to mark your boat in a location that is visible. The mark will be a red circle with an exclamation mark in the center. If you are unable to create a mark with the gun, please attempt to engrave the symbol onto your boat through any means possible. After that has been done, please have you and every member of the crew mark themselves. This will make our job easier. Remember, we are here to make your exploration of Imani's Ocean as safe as possible. Following our instructions will ensure that you are safe for the duration of your trip. Please commit these rules to your memory, as they are essential for keeping yourself safe. We do not want to lose any explorers at sea, though we are not responsible for you if a rule is broke. Sail responsibly, sail intelligently, and sail carefully. R/rules horror. Posted by you/general_AK47. Rules for the hell game. When I woke up, I instantly knew something was off. The room I was in definitely wasn't mine, and the only things in it were the bed I was in and a small bedside table. There were no windows on the room, but it wasn't dark, thanks to a single candle lit on top of the bedside table. Beside the candle, there was a note. The paper was yellowed and had some definitely suspicious stains. Booty decided to read it anyways. It seemed like some kind of list. 1. If you are reading this, it means THT we have taken an interest in you. Do not disappoint us. 2. You are probably wondering where you are and how did you get here. You don't need to know, and you won't know. If you ask anyone, there will be consequences. You've been warned. 3. You are the only human here, but they don't know you are. You will find some equipment under the bed. I looked under the bed, and there was indeed a box. I pulled it out to find a hoodie, a 6-shot revolver, 2 white spheres and another note. 3A. Put the hoodie on, it is your best friend. Always wear the hood. Don't let them see your face. Don't let them see your eyes. 3B. The revolver is your last resort. If they find out you are not like them, shoot yourself with it. Make sure it's fatal. You will wake up again in this room, intact, with no memory of what happened before. 3C. The spheres will distract them if you throw them on the floor. This is a very risky move, do it only if you really need to. 3D. When you finish reading this note, burn it in the candle, pick up the other note and continue on the other side. If you do not burn this note, or don't read the rest, refer to Rule 1. This was getting weirder by the moment. I had seen the other note before, there was nothing on its back. I decided to follow the instructions, and burned the note in the candle. It smelled like burnt candy. I grabbed the other note again, just in time to see the ink appearing on its back. I kept on reading. 4. If you manage to escape this place, we will grant you a single wish. If you fail, you don't want to know. 5. This place is guarded by creatures that seem human, but as soon as you spot one, you'll notice something that distinguishes them. They don't have eyes. If you can, avoid them. If you have to interact with them, stick to the following rules. 6. If the creature you encounter is a bearded man, ignore him and pass by his side. Try to seem determined, as if you knew exactly where you are going. Should it stop you, say you need to go to the bathroom. It will let you pass. 7. If it is an unbearded man, engage in conversation. Make it seem natural. You shouldn't have any problems. 8. If it's a woman, run. Seriously, just run. There's nothing you can do. Don't attempt to shoot it with the revolver, it's just wasting one of your valuable extra lives. 9. Your goal is to find an exit. You may exit through any door that has an unlit exit sign. If you accidentally walk through a door with a lit sign, well, I hope you like running. 10. If one of them catches you and you don't shoot yourself or don't have bullets, you lose. You will have disappointed us, and the creature taking your eyes will not be the worst thing that will happen to you. I stared in awe at what I had just read. Then I remembered something about the other note. I opened the revolver's barrel, just to find out it was empty.